Hello, this is Dr. Martina, your online sex therapist and sex educator. Welcome to our July edition of monthly educational videos with the goal of having better sex in 2023. Every first Tuesday of the month, I approach an important topic for all of you who have the desire to have better sex in 2023 and are willing to work towards that. This month, we are moving into the psychological component of our beautiful sexuality, and the topic lust and desire is what I chose for the July edition. Let's dive right into it. Lust. I love this word because it describes pleasant sensations and feelings in different life situations. I have a new lust feeling in my life. My favorite coffee shop in my neighborhood offers this scrumptious croissant, and every time I think of it, I have lust feelings for it. I have a strong, intense desire for having one. Now, sexual lust, on the other hand, unfortunately comes with a negative connotation because the definition of sexual lust includes words like uncontrollable, intense, and illicit. Now, that doesn't mean you cannot have your own perspective of that word, sexual lust, because another definition says that sexual lust is a pleasurable experience in conjunction with genital arousal. Now, there's absolutely nothing illicit about that, and that would be a definition you may want to adopt. As you can see, the experience of sexual lust, sexual joy, depends on the internal attitude that you have towards sex. It also has a strong dependence upon the applied arousal mode. For instance, a narrowly limited arousal mode can prevent access to a joyful experience while you were having sex. So know your arousal mode so you can see if it is limiting and if it prevents you from enjoying your sex. Check out last month's video that I did on arousal modes. Sexual desire. It is the pleasant anticipation and craving for a sexual encounter with yourself or someone else with a sexually arousing effect. Now, there are some things that are required for you to have sexual desire. For instance, it takes a minimum amount of sexual attraction for the other person. That is just the name of the game. It takes the ability to perceive the physical signs of sexual arousal. So sexual fantasies and the desire for the sexual encounter with someone else or with yourself can be triggered. You have to be able to feel it in your body and be aware of those feelings. It also helps to know that there are different underlying needs of sexual desire. Sexual desire can be based on the wish to merge, to be close with somebody, on the wish to be pregnant, to have a child, on the wish to have a genital discharge, just to get off. And it can be an underlying need to be close with somebody emotionally and to have a discharge, a physical discharge. Now, if you want to have healthy sex, which means harmonized sex in regards to emotions and physical experience, then it helps to know what your underlying need is at that moment, because obviously it can change. This way you can give yourself permission to enjoy your sexual connection and follow your sexual desire with a healthy amount of lust. So this is a quick review of sexual desires and sexual lust. If you have any questions in regards to your arousal modes and how that could possibly affect and be interfering your joy with your underlying needs and desires because you're not quite clear what you're allowing yourself to have, one thing or the other, but not the one thing that you really want, connect with me and I'll be more than glad to help you out. Have a great rest of the week and I will see you next week.